When you turn 60, something subtle but profound begins to shift. The people you once assumed would always be there, your children, close friends, family, begin to fade slightly into the background, not out of malice, but because life changes. Everyone becomes busy, distracted, caught up in their own responsibilities. And while their love may remain, their availability doesn't. You start to realize that the safety net you once trusted might not be as secure as you thought. This isn't about resentment. It's about awakening. About understanding that the most dependable sources of support in your later years might not be the people you once leaned on, but the foundations you create within yourself. The first of these foundations is financial stability. It's not glamorous to talk about, but it's powerful. Money may not buy happiness, but it gives you options that become more critical with age. After 60, you can't afford to rely on the assumption that someone will step in when times get hard. Your children, no matter how loving, may be juggling careers, raising their own kids, or dealing with financial stress of their own. You may have helped them in the past, but life doesn't always repay favors the way we hope. Take Richard, for example. At 72, he believed his kids would be there for him if things went wrong. But when an unexpected illness strained his savings, he discovered that his children, though deeply caring, were in no position to help. They were overwhelmed themselves. And he realized something vital. Financial independence isn't just about comfort. It's about dignity. It's about never needing to ask, never feeling like a burden. That's why building a secure, sustainable financial plan is one of the kindest things you can do for yourself and for those you love. But even with financial security, if your body fails, your freedom disappears. After 60, your health becomes your true companion or your greatest obstacle. No one else can walk for you, stretch for you, or make the right choices for your body. That's your job. And neglecting it is like handing your independence away, piece by piece. Carl, once active in his youth, put off caring for his health until the signs could no longer be ignored: fatigue, weakness, and loss of mobility. His kids tried to help, but they couldn't be there every day. The truth hit hard. If he wanted to stay independent, he had to act now. Not tomorrow. Not next year. Now. This is the time to take your well-being seriously. Eat with intention. Move your body daily. Listen to its warnings. Because no matter how many people care about you, no one can live in your body except you. Yet even when your health is strong, isolation can creep in like a shadow. As the years pass, friends move away, loved ones pass on, and it's easy to find yourself alone in a once crowded room. Many people expect their family to fill that space, but they forget that their children have lives of their own. You may get calls, even visits, but they're not daily. They're not enough to fill the silence. Margaret found this out the hard way. Her sons adored her, but life took them elsewhere. At first, she waited by the phone. But then she chose to rewrite her story. She joined a walking group. She reconnected with old friends. She even tried painting. And in those new connections, she found laughter, belonging, and joy. Loneliness faded, not because her family changed, but because she did. Connection is not a luxury. It's a lifeline. You deserve more than just phone calls. You deserve voices in your day, shared experiences, and people who light you up. But even with friends around you, life can feel hollow if there's no meaning driving it. After decades of being a parent, a worker, a partner, you may suddenly find yourself wondering, who am I now? It's not an easy question, but it's a necessary one. Purpose doesn't retire when you do. It evolves. George, a retired engineer, felt this deeply. Retirement started as a dream, but it quickly became a void. The excitement faded, and restlessness crept in, until he started volunteering at a local school, teaching kids how to build. He found his spark again. Purpose isn't always grand. It can be gardening, learning a new skill, mentoring, or setting small goals. It's not about being needed by others. It's about choosing to matter every single day. Still, life will test you. There will be losses. There will be setbacks. And while others may offer comfort, the deepest strength must come from within. Emotional resilience isn't about being unaffected. It's about being unbroken. Helen, who lost her husband after 40 years, knew this pain intimately. She leaned on her children at first, but quickly realized that their support had limits. So she turned inward. She journaled. She joined a grief support group. And most of all, she allowed herself to feel. And from that, she rose. The storm didn't destroy her. It shaped her. This kind of inner strength isn't given. It's built one day, one breath, one act of courage at a time. And finally, there is your ability to adapt. Because if there's one certainty after 60, it's that nothing stays the same. People move, relationships change, technology evolves, and sometimes the world feels unfamiliar. But thriving isn't about resisting change. It's about embracing it. Frank, at 78, saw his social world shrink as friends moved away. He could have surrendered to loneliness. Instead, he learned to video call his grandkids. He joined online groups. He even made new friends in a history forum. Life didn't close the door on him. He opened a new one. And that made all the difference. Adaptability keeps you curious. It keeps you young. It's not about giving up who you are. It's about letting yourself grow into who you're becoming. So if you've ever worried about who will be there for you in the years to come, know this. The answer isn't out there. It's in you. In the financial habits you build, the health choices you make, the friendships you nurture, the purpose you pursue, the resilience you strengthen, and the flexibility you embrace. You are not powerless. You are not alone. You are capable of building a life so strong, so supported, that no matter who walks in or out, you remain standing. Thank you for being here. If this touched your heart or sparked something in you, share your thoughts in the comments. What pillar do you need to strengthen today? And if you found this message meaningful, subscribe and stay with us. Because you deserve a life of dignity, strength, and peace at every age.